I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Oh. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you should. I mean, if you're playing the game, you should always do the dailies if you can. Like, if you play regularly, you should do the dailies. You get some decent things that add up to better things later on. Ooh, we've got some crystals over here. Must do. A lot of crystals over here. Look at this. I didn't even see all these. Alright. I'm not going to bother him. I don't feel like it. Oh my goodness. Look at the crystals. Yes. Look at them. And there was a... This game is amazing. No. Gimme. Get down. Stop climbing. One, two, and three. Boom. Alright. Now that we're done with that, we are guessing to kill these people. Or monsters, or whatever. With this flower. Not allowed. Not allowed. Oh yeah. There's so many of you. No, I don't want to cook right now. I'm trying to pick up my stuff. Boop. Bye-bye. Alright. I don't think I'm done. I think the other one popped up again. Yeah? Oh, you survived. How dare you. You got my hopes up. There we go. Nice. Okay. But yes, always do your dailies. And then turn them in right after. Because if you forget, you won't get your rewards the next day. Alright. There's a thingy up here. Whoops, I'm not trying to look up your dress. I'm sorry. There it is. And more stuff to break? Yes. How do I get up here, though? Oops. I could venti, I think. But I don't like using venti. Fuck. I did not want to do this. This is exactly why I didn't want to activate that thing. I'm gonna die. Now I'm not gonna die. Once you get out of your bubble, you are useless. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying myself. Come here. There you go. Thank you. And what are you doing in the wall, sir? There we go. I win. Okay. We got a lot of stuff. Not very good stuff, but a lot of stuff nonetheless. Okay, how do I get this? Again, I'm sorry, looking up your dress. You too. How do we climb up here? Or how do we... I suppose the only way is to... what?
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber!
Ma'am? What?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Uh-huh. That's nice, but have you considered not teleporting me from certain things? Because... What? I was invested in something. Ooh, there's another one. I might have to venti. Yes. Open it. Alright, before it's too late, because if I fall, I'm going to die.
Ready for a rehearsal?
There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so that's not where I was. Where was I? I think I was right here, actually. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't get closer to that thing. Ow. Where the hell was I? Yeah, I'm right here, somewhere. Was it a bear? No, it wasn't a bear. It's a ruin hunter. It's a giant mechanical monster thing. And they're very strong. Oh, this isn't going to be good either. He is much too weak to bother them. Hopefully they don't see me. Okay, so maybe I just teleport back to here because that's very confusing trying to Yeah, oh geez, oh heck indeed. Like, I'm probably gonna have to fight it regardless, but I wasn't trying to do it right that second, especially with him because he is very small. If I had chosen to level him up, it would have been a piece of cake, but I didn't. So I'm trying to get this little thing first, and then I'll go in. No? Okay. No. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to... Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. That's really high up.
Brace yourself.
That's really high up. Oh. Okay, I see. I see. I can break this. No, get down. Very nice. Anyway, okay, I see what it is now. I just have to be on this side.
Yahoo!
And I have to climb as high as I can climb. And then I can drop. There we go. Fantastic. He does no damage. Oh, thank you. You did not have to do that. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. What is this? Oh, mushroom. Okay. I think we got all the goodies from here. And now I can climb to the top. But, I mean, maybe I'll keep Venti for now, because he'll... Actually, how do I get out of here? Okay, here we go. I was getting scared. Okay, now... Climb, my boy, climb. Oh, shoot.
Let's play.
Hi, how are you doing? Am I gonna fall? I'm gonna fall. How are you doing today? Ooh, a rock for me to break. And a chest. Oh no! There used to be a glitch in this game. I don't know if it still exists because I haven't done it in a while, but... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So when you open a chest, random items come out, and sometimes a greatsword would come out, and it would just tumble down a cliff, and it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. But it was also kind of annoying, because you kind of need those. Okay, there's the thing that I need. Oh, I mean... If you're into games like this, it's a pretty fun game, but if you're not, you know, it's like really grindy. but I like games like this, and I like the artwork a lot.
Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. A little tired, but I wanted to stream. I don't normally stream on Sundays, but I was sitting around and got kind of bored.
Yes, this must be the way. Yahoo!
I don't need your boosters. I'm a wind god.
It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right?
Sure.
Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there.
She's so cute.
Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea.
We're going to blast ourselves up.
Shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista. No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Cool beans. Give me the chest. What? Okay. Where are we? That's interesting. Okay. Where's the ballista? Okay, I kind of want that chest, but I don't want to fight that thing, but I want the chest so bad. We're gonna wing it.
Yahoo!
And I'm gonna hate every minute of it. Let's go. I'm just surprised I didn't wake it up when I walked close enough to it. Okay, so absolutely not using him because he is small and squishy and weak.
Let's make haste.
I could use you. Yeah. Let's do it. I don't like you at all. Ow. 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 Oh God. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ah. Oh my God. Oh Lord, please. Ouch. Which one? Ah! Okay, cool. Which one? This one? Or this one? I like both of them. This one's my favorite one, but yeah. It matches him too, which is like cute, but you know, that's just me. But yeah, so this game it's kind of grindy, but it's just, it doesn't always have to be. It's kind of just, you can do whatever you want. Like, I'm doing story stuff right now, but I'm so behind on the story compared to so many other people because all I do is just run around and collect stuff and try to find little secret passageways and things. But yeah, his sword, actually, let me, it is a pretty good sword. And every time you upgrade it, it gains a new little aesthetically, like a little detail to it. So that's kind of neat about this game. I mean, you might like it. I mean, it's free. You know, you don't have to. Like, you know, you can spend money. You don't have to. But I mean, if you played WoW, I imagine you're used to spending money on games. But you know, you can play this game completely for free. This sword is a free sword, pretty much. You just have to grind for it. But this one isn't a free sword. So you have to get lucky with a drop or rolling it when you spend money. But yeah, this one is free. You know, this one's free. This one's free. Most of the 4-star weapons are free. They'll drop regardless. But this one is definitely not. This one you get from random, well, you get from pulling, from spending money, but you can get these in various ways. This one you can craft specifically. This is another one you can craft. I think you can craft this one. I'm not sure though. I don't remember. Most of my stuff comes random, and occasionally I do throw money at this game just to see what I get, but you don't have to spend any money. Right now, I'm looking for... Because a lot of the turnoff for this game for some people is they think they have to spend money, or they think that the only way they'll get... Oh, where's my chest? Did I open that chest? I am distracted. Yeah. Yeah, you can... Everything you need to actually have fun and get good and do a lot of damage and stuff in this game, you can do for free. I guess I did get the chest already. Anyway. I need to find a ballista. Where'd you go? There you are. But... This is pretty scary, Mr. Wisp. What are you leading me to? Huh. Okay. Or, and hear me out, I could just stay where I am. Oh, I think it's down there, actually. I'm hoping, anyway. Hold your breath. There it is. Yes, there is fall damage. And if you... Like, you can fall from pretty high and be okay. You'll still take a little bit of damage. But if you fall from a certain height, it'll just kill you instantly.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Oh, hush you.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this?
Let them know, Paimon.
No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Uh-oh.
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Lord.
One with my
Where did you come from?
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Uh-oh. Well, it wasted that. No, it didn't. Never mind. We're good. I wish I had switched already because I didn't really want to use her anymore. Oop. There you are. Come on, you. Hurry up.
Who goes there? Attack!
There's a lot of you. I really could have used the dang Traveler right now. Ouch. Uh-oh. I forgot there was a ledge there. I was gonna...
Take the target alive!
What?
One with the triad!
Ow, 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 ow. How dare you out-combo me?
Attack!
Yep. Yep, get in here.
Take the target alive!
Ow. Excuse you.
Take this!
He's got a lot of health. Now what sucks about this is that the few of them that were still alive are probably going to just reappear with full health again. Hello, Fox. Lets me climb back up here. Because I did a dumb... There we go.
Who
Hello.
goes there?
Oh my god, stairs. Oh man. You've got a lot of health. That is insane. Okay, cool. But I want to use Traveler. I don't want to use Ningguang. One of your friends. Oh, there they are. There they are.
Take the target alive.
Take the target alive. You're not acting like it. Not acting like it. Oh, okay.
Attack.
Give up.
Oh man, I thought I could dodge it.
Bested.
But you're dead. Good job. Took a little longer than I wanted, but good
Stop.
job.
What's all this about?
There she is.
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
Uh-oh. I am the manager.
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
I was hiking.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have known.
You're so
Anyway,
mean.
For a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti
Oh my
mechanism
goodness.
is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade
I feel like the
Chamber?
game is too low and it's like bothering me. Can you guys hear the game okay? Or do you need me to turn it up? Or
Just call me
is it
Kuching.
okay? Because it's like weird.
I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't
Sanctimonious. That's a big word.
Huh?
you? You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it.
Huh.
Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could.
Huh.
But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler.
I try.
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Well, I'm not here to impress anyone, so...
Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first.
Thanks.
You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and, well then, may we meet again, Traveler.
Yep. I sure did listen as you explained the situations.
Well,
cool.
that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime!
What?
Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
This woman... Okay. So... I don't like struggling to hear things, and like, it's a little low for me, so I'm turning it up a little bit. Hopefully that's not too loud. Okay, so we go... Boom shakalaka, of course. The hell is this? Equilibrium. Dunyu, I've been there already. I have to bring a custom gift. There we go. Let's go get some slime and some sugar. I'm assuming ice. I don't know. Well, let me switch because I don't want to use her right now. There we go.
Just what will we come across this time?
Alright. This is my favorite song. Wee.
Look at that slime! It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Wait, who is shooting at me?
Starball!
Oh god, these things. There we go. Dendro, where'd you come from? No, I gotta kill you. You're annoying.
Go, Rubber, go!
A touch of frost.
There you go. There we go. Butterfly. That's a pretty pond. Where are the slimies? Uh-oh. Cutscenes.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Hello, treasure hoarders.
Swift and merciful.
Goodbye, treasure hoarders.
Retribution. One with my blade.
Alright, cool, you're leaving.
Submit for judgment.
2, 3, 4. Oh, you interrupted me. You dickhead. Come on. There we go. Thank you for playing. Ouch. Okay, so you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That works. What on earth? Cool. Yes, I will use the cage key. Hello, Mengdon.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
That's not very nice.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you.
I want his shirt.
I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great!
Sounds good.
Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Look at you go networking. Alright. We have flowers. We have slime. Ew, it's those guys. I don't like those guys. Okay. Mingxing jewelry. Oh my goodness. Am I hungry? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. Hydrate, of course.
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be...
Delicious.
I always forget that
So-
last part.
Check this shit out. This person that I watched has a hydrate button also. But every time his viewers redeem it, it says, "Drink up, bitch." And they trolled him one episode and it was hilarious. I think you'll enjoy that. Let's go, Chongyun. Run! I wish there was a toggle.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him.
You're welcome.
Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business.
Those are kind of neat. Right? Like he was chugging a smoothie. It was so fucking funny. I love it. They did the same thing to him today and then ended up linking that clip. It was a good time. It was really funny. Those look kind of sick. Like I want one.
Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
It sure will.
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome.
Okay.
If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack.
Or we can just use a bowl. Why are you gonna take all these people's money?
Done! The one and only sugar frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
That looks cute.
Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Icing on the slime. Now what? We go up there. I can climb, or I can use the stairs like a normal person. Spoiler alert, I'm not a normal person.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
You sure do. Flowers. More flowers. Oh, I already picked those, I guess. Do I go over here? Yeah, I do. There's someone over here. Oh, birds. Oh, you already. Hello, kind sir. Nope, you're not who I'm looking for. Hello, other kind sir.
Darken and light turn to
Booyah.
glow. Still the moon over the chamber
According
rise.
to Keqing, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
2.
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I was like, it was really awkward.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Just let me on the magical elevator, please, sir. I have business and slime. Hey, girl.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang.
It sure is.
Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It's the...
Oh no, it's nothing.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you.
Really, she did. That's nice.
As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Wow.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude.
Right? Children cannot say such horrible things.
Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. it would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Hello. Waifu. Everything the light touches is
I
our
believe that
kingdom.
you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Much blood was shed.
How are
and
you
many
doing this
lives
fine
were
Sunday?
lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust.
We are observing and appreciating waifus
It is no natural
today.
rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war.
I'm doing good. A little tired, but we're doing all right.
Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon.
Damn.
Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before.
I wonder if Zhongli is going to come back, because I don't know where he is.
Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there. You, no doubt, saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
It's him, isn't it?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Wow.
Well answered.
I doubt he can kill a god. I don't know. I don't think so.
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
Legs for days! Let's explore. There might be a chest. There might be something hidden. Him, I believe they're referring to, is him. I hate him so much. But yeah, he's very important to the story. Yeah.
I need a more physically demanding job.
What? He said, I need a more physically demanding job. Their armor's kind of sick, though. I like it. The color's pretty dope, too. Anyway, let's go and see what we do. see what we're going to do. Since English is so difficult to achieve. I'm thirsty.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Okay. I don't know what she just said because I was busy drinking water, but this place is neat. What does this door do? Why do you have a partition on the wall? That's weird. Drink up, bitch. Oh my goodness. They just kept spamming it too. It was so funny. Drink up, bitch. Drink up, bitch. This is pretty. Look at those teals. And turquoises. There she is. There's our waifu. Though mountains be raised and the ground beneath our feet crumble, never may the contract change. That's some Zhongli shit. For it alone is the bedrock on which Mount Tianheng stands, firm against the tides of ingenious machinations. Fantastic. Do you have a book I can steal? Hell yeah. Neatly stacked scrolls. Alright, what's up?
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
I'm gonna steal all your books.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Whoa! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
What legendary wall?
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Liyue's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Keqing... You'd pick Keqing? Nah, I had a feeling.
No, but they didn't really offer me a choice.
I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes.
Uh-huh.
But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them.
That was a lot of big words.
Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for their rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
It's all right. I like direct people.
Marry me. Now. This
Well,
instant.
we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
I'm just gonna pick her up and leave. Just gonna walk out of this bitch with her.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail.
Look at her angry face. Oh my goodness.
Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one.
I really don't. That's pretty. I can sit in her chair. Yes. I am the captain now. No, she's trying to get a piece of paper from this wall that has a bunch of it has a bunch of weird information on it, and like this wall for some reason is famous and has a bunch of information and history with the country.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
Yeah. So they want a sheet of paper. Or she wants a sheet of paper so she can sell it to a merchant for a super duper high price.
La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy.
That's
huh?
me.
Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of permission.
Huh?
Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
I have, yeah, yeah, I'm working on that.
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Great. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. It looks like a dinosaur. No, where is my waifu? What did you do to her? Tell me, Bai Xiao. What did you do to Ning Wang? Where is my waifu? Can I go anywhere else? Are there any more books for me to steal? They came and took my waifu away. Alright. Time to go. Wait a minute, what? Uh-huh.
Lady Ningguang looks stunning today.
This woman has an entire family of people working for her. And I guess only the red shirts are important people. Oh, there she is. What the fuck? Where did you come from?
So, have you made your choice? You don't have to confirm it with me. Just choose one and take it.
She sounds angry now.
Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Or have a short stroll? Rest is also an integral part of any journey. Come now. There's no need to stand on ceremony. Loosen up a little.
Okay, so 1, 2. How many secretaries do you need? 3. So you have 3 sisters working for you. That's interesting. How do I leave? I'm trapped in here. Never mind, this is the front door. Yep, there we go. Alright, have fun. Let me know what you eat. Monkey! Where'd the other guy go? Did he quit? Did he find a more... Oh, that was you. I guess that was you. Head to the location. What? Where are these people coming from? Oh, cool. Okay, we want this spot here. It's kind of weird. Treasure chest? Yes. Oh, no. Just a thing. Just a place to sit. That's pretty. Oh, they must have added this recently so we can actually look at the mountain that they added. It sure is. How are you doing? Look at how pretty. The moon is rising. I remember that spot. I've been here before. I don't know what a good picture is. It's just that. Alright, let's go. This way. Oh, hello. Oh, I knew I'd have to fight one of them. Oh, I hate them. Oh my god, it's all of the freaking strong ones too. Except for the animal boxer. I don't know where the animal boxer is. Oh well, let's go.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Yeah, I really have to fuck you up because
I will end you. Swift and merciful.
you will what now?
I will end you. Whence you came. One with my blade.
Yep. I can't be bothered with you. Oh, walls!
Guess this is it.
Okay. Now I deal with the fuck. Oh my god, annoying asshole slime. Freeze, bitches.
Retribution.
Nope. Nope. Not today. Not today. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're ice? I thought you were fucking water. Fuck. No! Are you in like stasis or something? What the fuck? Not going anywhere, you say? Bold claim, sir. Bold claim. I will hydrate in just a second. Alrighty. There is someone else trying to kill me. Thank you for allowing me to live. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I'm just trying to get some of this story done. Or caught up. Hello, fire guy. Oh, there it is. Feck. I can't see anything.
A touch of frost.
Yes, earthbend at them. This is actually perfect. What did you say to me? Isn't time for a break yet. Alright.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
Okay, this sucks because I'm not doing any damage to him because his... Yeah, I actually probably need Minghuang. Because I don't have any shield busting moves.
A touch of frost.
Okay, cool, we're good. Let's go. You're dead. Eat shit. Alright. How did you... Yeah, I got this one. This is fine. Ball can handle you for free.
One with my blade. From whence you came. A touch of frost. Let's move.
Damn. Shot it through the wall. Alright, cool. They are taken care of. What am I supposed to be doing here? Going up? Box? Aha.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you.
It sure does.
But how did a relic of Yadeptai end up in the hands of someone like Child? Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic.
Yeah. Oops.
Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect.
Huh.
Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
Huh.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon.
That boy Zhongli.
The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Aww. Well, I guess this is the closest place. Oh my goodness. The plot is thickening, my friends. Okay, let's figure out. Oh, this is my favorite area in this game. It's so pretty. Where is... oh well. A boar? Ah, you missed. Is that my boy? That's my boy.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago.
Hello.
Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Huh.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Lord.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Liyue Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Liyue Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Liyue Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out.
That's sad.
Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
What the fuck? Search for wild glaze lilies. I suppose I will. I see some. How am I supposed to sing to them? Is it going to be a mini game? Do I have to actually hold a tune?
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready. Da 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 da.
Aww.
Da 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 da.
She sang Barbara's song. That's cute.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue? Starfall!
Oh dear. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, it's gonna break. Alright.
Swift and merciful.
I'm done. I need all of you, like, to group up. Can you do that? Ah, fuck. Fuck. The damn sprint button. Let's go. What the hell is that? Oh, those are your... Ow.
Go, Barbara, go! Ready, steady, go!
They are so irritating.
Starfall!
This is why I use Ninghuang. Fight these damn things. Camera. Are there still 3? Oh my god. I hate these fucking flowers. Oh my god, I'm not even touching the water. What do you mean? I really hate these fucking flowers.
Force my blade. Submit for judgment.
What the fuck? God.
Where did I go?
Swift and merciful.
Oh my fucking god, I hate these animals.
Crumble apart!
Jesus. Stupid fucking monsters.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Are you sure?
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Works for me.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it.
That's so lame.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Lovely.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
She is so mean.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
We?
No,
You.
it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7.
That makes
The
sense.
other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago.
Really?
Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
Damn.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord.
Does she know?
If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
I think she
Good
knows,
luck.
but like, I don't know.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah,
I don't know how
already
you
imagine
wouldn't
him starting
know.
a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time.
He pretty much just admitted it too.
So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Okay. We can move again. I don't know why the Traveler doesn't talk, even though she has voice lines, like a lot of voice lines. Oh, hello. Let's go.
One with my blade.
Submit for judgment.
I'll protect us.
This little Barlow is stronger than you are. Freeze. Ooh.
My blade.
Fantastic. Cool. So, now we go down here. My bones are old and cracking.
Guess we can rest a bit.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
Uh-oh.
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened.
Problems.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume.
Yes.
The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Oh dear.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui.
Huh.
Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
The fuck?
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
I love that man.
having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for
That
the
ginger
keys?
guy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Am I supposed to know? There we go. Okay. It's going. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. I'm just trying to catch up on some of this story that I've neglected. Where am I? Oh, that is way out there. Nice. What are you having? I still don't know what I'm having, even though it's getting kind of late. Why am I? Yeah, the story is like, I mean, I liked the story to begin with when I was doing it before, but I forgot how interesting it is. So it's actually pretty fun. Nice. Hopefully I'm suited for boss battle time, because these are my best people, I suppose. It happened a little fast, though. I don't know why. I don't know why they're already doing this. I've never been here either. I don't know if I was supposed to already have been here before, but... Oh yeah, these are the best people I've got, so... So hopefully... Oh, I should be fine, never mind. They're not gonna scale, so... You know... Why did I leave? No, come on, start, do it. Do the thing. I don't know if they're gonna scale, actually. I have no idea.
Wow!
Ow.
This is the Golden House?
Welp. Alright.
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even
Oh, this is
fancier on
the
inside?
mint.
And so
That's cool.
full of Mora. This is where all of to that Zamora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia.
Aha, I forgot about that thing.
Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is
there it
alright.
is. Run, traveler, run.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Here comes Edgelord.
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I fucking hate him. Oh my god.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Yay.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Ow, 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 ow.
Try this. Attack the frost. Poor timing.
Just move. You moved.
Cowering already.
Oh, there you are. Ow.
Passable effort.
I should have used
Wide
one
open.
more.
A touch of frost. Mist.
What the fuck? Oops, wrong boy. Oh, that was hitting me the whole time.
Run all you like. Poor time.
One with my blade.
Where are you? Oh.
You've made some progress. Passable left. You're wide open.
Why would you pull your daggers out, but then immediately go back to bow? What the fuck was that? Ow.
Poor timing.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Cowering already?
Are you done yet?
Swift and merciful.
Not bad.
You son of a bitch.
Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay.
Force my blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
You've got some skills.
Retribution. I'll crush you.
Okay. I'm trying. I'm trying. Mostly trying to figure out what he's doing because he's got some weird ass fucking moves.
One with my blade.
What is this? Oh fuck. That's kind of cool. It's kind of like a... I don't remember what game he's from, but the jumping from Final Fantasy. Is that it? I guess that was it.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
That's kind of cool how they did that.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to
I wonder if they'll actually let you dual cast later
quiet
on.
down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now.
Psych!
I see.
Well,
That's
this is
funny.
most unexpected.
Right. Because he can obviously switch between water and lightning, so I don't understand what he's, you know, and then in his lore, he's supposed to be like a weapons expert, isn't he? So how come you can't give him any type of weapon, essentially? I don't need them to, but, you know. That's fucking sick.
Not that. But this is going to cost you!
That's sick as fuck. Good luck. Well. That's hella dope. Okay. He has earned some respect. And D-Luke is squishy. What are you going to do other than float there ominously?
Didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the gnosis over, now!
If they're gonna like have auto target in this game, they could at least have like a lock on type thing so I can, I don't know. Ouch. Oh, he's got his mark on me now.
From whence you came, swift and merciful.
I'm just glad I didn't use Razor because I was planning on it. Because that would have been a little weak. Ouch. Oh god. I mean, I'm glad at least I don't like kill him in a, you know, just a few hits. I'm glad they scaled it a little bit to my world level. What the fuck? Can he do that when you use him? Or what? With the whale, narwhal, whatever the fuck it is. I know his constellation is a narwhal, but... Out. Damn, you tried.
Swift and merciful.
I know I shouldn't look at chat while I'm doing this, but like...
Die.
Oh, nope. He said nope. Oh my god. Okay. That was kind of straightforward. That's fine. This is not the same as before. Okay. Ow.
Let's dance.
How rude. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with that. Oh, it's a weaker version, because I know he can't switch. That would be... That's pretty, though. Ouch. I'm already healed up. That's fine. We're good. You take damage still? Yes, you do. This is fine. I can get some shield every now and then. Do I get... do I get, electro shields from him? Or do I only get water? Ouch. Yeah, I kind of took the L on that one. The music's sick.
One with my blade, submit for judgment.
Ouch.
Retribution. My blade.
It's okay, we traded. I'll take that. I keep using that at first when I mean to just do it in a combo. Ouch.
Die here.
I thought you weren't trying to kill me, asshole. My boy. Also, I really like Chongya. So like he's become a pretty important piece.
Force my blade. Scourge of evil.
Well. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Ouch. Ouch.
Die.
Yeah, the fight is cool. Like, he's not bad at all. The music's good. He has a really good design. Ouch. But yeah, like, if they're gonna do this though, because they kind of introduced a whole new concept for how elements work in this fight, so I don't know what they plan on doing now. I don't know how far you've played. Well, you didn't play that much into Monster Hunter, but he looks like just a human version of Namiel from Iceborne. Because there's a dragon in Monster Hunter that uses water and lightning. So it's kind of funny to see that. That was neat. I enjoyed that. I wish they had changed her facial expression because she just looks like she's like this doesn't reflect the intensity of that scene.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt.
Okay, so let me catch up.
Tell me, how could that be?
Yeah, the lock-on is like so irritating because that random auto-targeting is so irritating. Oh, okay. He doesn't give his own shield. Oh, okay. The one with the ring around you when he jumps on you. Yeah, that is a fun aspect of it. I do like that he was kind of, because I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I knew he'd be difficult, but I was kind of worried that since it said level 30 that it really wasn't gonna be all that hard, but they did scale it to the world level, so that's cool. But
You already know the answer,
yeah,
don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
This fight alone kind of adds a lot of questions to this game.
But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
I still don't like him.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. my quest still beckons.
I fucking hate him.
Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning.
And if I don't hate him, it's
was
however
never in the
they're
Exuvia to
directing
begin
his writing, because I don't understand what's going on.
In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion.
Like, obviously he's getting paid to do something, and on one hand it's that whole nothing personal kid type thing, but...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so.
Gasp!
Interesting
You
to
mean
say the
he's
least.
not dead? I wonder where he is then. He's kind of sadistic. Yep. I can see that.
It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
Because he's not a real villain, but at the same
I
time...
had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I.
I've been knew who he was. Like before anyone even told me, even if I didn't, like, read ahead a little bit, it's obvious as fuck. So, like, I mean, it's obvious for me anyway. It just, certain characters look a certain way. It's weird. Just like Ganyu, I didn't know what she was, but I knew she was important. And she just said that she was one of the Adepti, which makes sense, because she looks as weird as Xiao does.
The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise.
Right. But especially since
unfortunately, we cannot
he
be
knows
about our
so
methods as
much.
Fatui
Like, I don't
Children must all learn to
look
eat
for
their
spoilers
vegetables
for this
sometime.
game, but I won't mind it if it's certain things, so I'll just look ahead for certain things to... Like, if I'm like, I wonder if this is, you know, whatever the hell it is, and I'll just look it up myself to see if I'm right or not. You know, if the curiosity is bad enough.
What are you planning to do?
But so... Yeah, like, he's... That whole quest line of you picking things out for the funeral service just became a joke. I'm like, you're holding your own funeral service.
Oh,
Now, I don't know why. Because there's a lot of weird shit that's going on with it, with them taking the gnosis from people and from the gods and stuff like that. And I know that his is a weird
Overlord
one.
of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War,
This
and who
is
has
important
remained
to know.
pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How could an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Oh, really? That's how it was? I didn't know. Well, you see how far behind I am, so I didn't know that it ended right when you met Ganyu. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The whole funeral plot is like... Okay. Yeah. Like, I don't know if she is legit that goddess lady, but, like, it's damn close. She's either related to her, or it's just her. Because it's too fucking weird. That's what I said. I said the moment I met, like, the moment I first saw Paimon, I'm like, oh, look, it's the final boss. Like, she looks like her. They have the same aesthetics. There's, like, strange fucking... there's, like, too many details that Paimon is the same thing as you. weirdly enough, you don't have wings anymore, and you don't have a halo thingy. But, like, either the goddess is a horrible person and just lost her daughter somewhere and doesn't care, or Paimon is the final boss. Like, it's... Yeah. Exactly. So it's just like there's a lot of coincidence in this game.
I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
But what the hell are you doing now?
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle.
Huh.
Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Okay. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's swimming? Okay, it's swimming. It's Kyogre.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast.
I wish they just let you talk. It's a floating airship, essentially. That's fun. Water dragon jutsus. Yeah, I wish they let Traveler talk. It's like really irritating that she has actual voice lines and voices in the game, but they don't let her talk. Frustrating.
Paimon's exhausted.
What in the fuck are these and why?
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
You wouldn't have thought to follow the giant water dragons?
Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
This is pretty intense. Like,
what are you doing here?
There he is. Hello.
Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chisi.
I knew that lady was important.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude,
Hello, waifu.
we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Alright, no problem, man. Thanks for stopping by. Mooncarver does not give a fuck. He's so cute, though. I want one as a pet.
Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
No, you're good.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could. The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here.
He sure is.
For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Okay.
Yep.
Reasons why Ningguang is the best waifu. It's pretty as fuck though. They did a lot of shit for this whole scene. Oh look, assholes.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The cutscenes look really good. Like, it looks like they're using a similar engine or whatever the fuck their like animation
Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
to that like Ruby uses.
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
I hate animal bosses. Can I fall off this ledge? I don't want to find out, but like I just want to make sure that I don't. I know you didn't block that, you motherfucker.
A touch of frost.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Cool beans, let's go. Where the fuck did he go?
From whence you came.
Hello, hi, how are you? Don't ignore me. Don't you ignore me.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
I'm doing my best, and then I immediately get hit. Oh, I hate these.
Their attacks are unrelenting.
How dare
Because now I have to deal with this.
Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterwards. Every last one.
Stop ignoring me.
The
scourge of evil.
God damn it.
Were you about to say we can't
Thank you,
hold
Barbara.
them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
What the fuck? Take what?
Gentle energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Karst. Wow, it's not a pink shockwave. This glow is really strong.
I hate ice. I hate ice. Oh, this is nice. I can vibe with this.
My blade.
With the blood of the Chilian, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your
What the
might.
fuck?
I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
This is cute. Okay, so where are the monsters? What am I doing? Am I supposed to be shooting? No. Where are the enemies at? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
That looks like
This will hurt a little.
dragon
Please
stuff.
bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Trying to use what? Oh. That looks like that dragon stuff.
I guess this is it.
Well, that one's almost dead. Oh, hi, how are you? Okay. Am I supposed to use these, though? Ah,
Spirit blade. One with my blade.
this is a lot. What the fuck?
I fear that the god's
And I'm
power
also
has reached
surprised
its
that
peak.
this
In
isn't...
other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
This isn't a weekly thing. This is kind of fun. It's a lot, but it's kind of fun. So I wonder if this is pretty much showing you how broken you can be when you have your whole when you have your full power, because the Traveler's a god. So like, I wonder what kind of
The Fatui's numbers are
implications
getting.
they're trying to give.
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
I hate that I let that one die. Didn't I? Okay, cool. I did it. Attractive.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
God damn.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Kill a beast bomb. Oh, saved us.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
What? Oh, okay. Like a whole life's work. God damn. I was getting them mixed up. I was thinking about Golden House and Jade Chamber and shit, but yeah, I figured it out. I remembered. That's crazy. Yeah. That's also why I got into it too. I like the immersion. I want to actually make the main character a badass so I can see her be a badass. Or see them be a badass.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has
I like his
indeed
voice a
begun
lot.
to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means?
He got a lot bitter face. That's funny.
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Deer.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that
could have
happened
just
in Mondstadt.
voiced that.
It's a
I don't
story
understand.
about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Which is soon, I'm assuming.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
The male traveler
Wouldn't you
is
say
the
so,
canon
Cloud
one, though.
Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not
Or that's
spearhead
what
this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
That's what they're, focusing most of the time, which is fine.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons. Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came. Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out.
And he didn't even show up.
We were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking
I agree with that, but honestly, it looks like when you look at the different trailers that they have of the game, like when the game first came out, it actually kind of shows that they have a different narrative.
We have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Wangshen. That was neat. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Guess I'll go here. And sometimes the writing, when you look at the subtitles, it defaults to he. Sometimes it goes to she because they didn't change all of it. Ah, what are you doing? What are you doing? This way.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Oh, well then, yeah, I have no idea. I don't know who is... Because I thought... Because the way a lot of it looked was that... they started with the male and then changed everything for the female. At this point, who knows?
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangshen Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Her outfit has the same aesthetic as Prototype's greatsword.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Yeah.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Okay. Ah, don't you dare. No, I'm not talking to you, Vlad. Oh boy. My back makes me feel like I'm 85 years old.
You call this cooperation between
Oh,
harbingers?
look, it's that
Cooperation
bitch.
involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
Interesting plot.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
I will fuck
Well,
them both
if
up.
it
I
isn't
don't give a
you
damn.
two, this is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
I don't give a
This
damn.
is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
I knew that we should
How
never
are they
have
still
trusted a
allowed to
Fatui
be here is
Harbinger.
what I want to know.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Morax? What do you mean, pretty lady?
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
The Rook.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Ah.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Her fucking cape is like
Gathering
space.
all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over.
As far as I know,
what he
all the
wanted to
Gnosis does
Am I
is
right?
connect you to Celestia.
Wait, what?
And a lot of the
Perhaps
gods
it's
don't
best
even want
that I
to be
explain.
connected. Well, the rest of them are dead.
As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
He wasn't talking to you.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, Traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me.
His outfit is fucking awesome.
And it was also
like,
that which I longed for
I want
the
his
most.
coat now.
As such,
God
this is the best
damn.
parting gift anyone could have given this
That shit
god
is
of
dope.
old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
Fuck you.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh?
I really
Just
like
whose side are you on, mocking me like
catalyst.
that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Ah, fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
I guess they're the same height. Deela looks taller, but maybe that's because he's like... No? I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, what do you have to say?
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once. So, Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo-Archon? Paimon's so curious.
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
Ugh, you're so petty.
Wow. Well, that was fun. Oh great, I have to leave, so now what's gonna happen? Yeah, the Tsaritsa's doing something, and it involves Celestia. That's what I'm getting at. Which, at the same time, involves you. Oh, I've got a lot of theories. I can talk about this shit all day. Oh, I have to change my clothes over. I really hate that Twitch never changes my titles. It said Happy Friday for like 3.5 hours. Is it what?
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
There's like some weird thing between PlayStation and Twitch because I titled this video or this stream Surprise Sunday Stream or something like that, and it's been Happy Friday and I didn't even notice that. But anyway, I think it's against the Abyss Order and you think Paimon worked for the Abyss Order? I don't know. I don't know if the Celestial Goddess Lady works for the Abyss Order. I guess it would make sense, but I don't know what she... Because when you go through the whole thing with Dvalin
with this rite of parting,
at first...
I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
Who is talking so much? What the hell is going on here? Anyway. So when you go through the stuff with Dvalin at first for Mondstadt, they end up mentioning that depending on what game you're playing, one of the Abyss mages says something about the Dark Prince on mine, and then on the male's version it's the Dark Princess, which makes me think that your twin is, or your sibling is the one that is in control of the Abyss Order right now. Because the whole reason you had to go fight Dvalin in the first place is because they were working on weaponizing him. And they say that in one of the trailers too. It's not super accurate to the story, but at the same time, it's something that's involved in the story.
So Rex Lapis is really... Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything.
I kind of think that too. Because there was definitely something weird about...
There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow.
Does this man have two different size feet?
I think they called him Child.
Or is that his foot's just clipping in the ground? Oh, it's clipping from the stone, the detail in the stone. That's funny. But yeah, I think in the beginning when she swallows him in that, or covers him in that weird dark cube shit, that probably took control of him or something.
Fatui?
They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
I really don't care about their dialogue.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
No.
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed.
This man is just... he does not give a fuck about this conversation.
I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis.
His whole tone just sounds like he's being sarcastic.
Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
About time. The fond farewell.
Hear ye all! Kissing's words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not, and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors, or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything.
You weren't listening.
Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Sure.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are there speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
Oh, shut
We,
up,
the
shithead.
people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always
Excuse you,
repay
I
their
am
debts.
5,000 years old.
And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Right?
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Oh my god, yes! Speak to me! She's a meme. She's so stupid. I don't want to talk to people. Ugh.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here.
Oh,
thinking
this
you'd like
woman.
it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 streak.
I don't know what she should have taken or what I would have even taken, but I'm just like, I guess. The fact that they just...
Rex Lapis. Oh, Rex Lapis.
I don't know. It's just funny the way she said it.
Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
This guy. Who else? None of you look important. What about you, Madam Ping?
As
You're
for the
important.
mortals and adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
Cool beans. Look for Zhongli. There he is. Being all attractive and well dressed.
Hey, Zhongli!
Oh my god.
Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Liyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Liyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
Oh, you.
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
You are so boring.
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now.
So he's just preparing to be
look at the price
a
tags
poor
when we
man.
were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try
I mean, he can still summon a fucking comet, so I don't know what they classify as god powers then.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Really?
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli,
Really, Paimon? How would you know that?
shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
If I found you in a pond,
Visions?
how would you know that?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven.
Huh.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
I really don't want to go through all of this. Nope.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Yay, we did it. Ooh, no they didn't. Behold, a man. Barrier created by a wake of Earth lasts 5 seconds longer. The meteorite created by Starfell Sword lasts 10 seconds longer. Fantastic. I am a god.
Starfall!
Fuck yeah.
Starfall!
Cool. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Are you streaming? Jiro? Are you going to stream? I don't know. Before I figure out who to raid, I'm going to end the stream here so I can upload it. Ah, okay. Well, I thank you for joining. I also thank my silent people in the markers for joining and watching. If you haven't joined the Discord, please consider doing so. !Discord in the chat. I will see you all on Wednesday, where I continue Sakura Wars. And we're going to raid Cat Pernicus